Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Lean Global Connection 2025. We are here with Mr. Basuki Nurrohman, the Manufacturing Director of PT GarudaFood, a leading FMCG company in Indonesia. So thank you, Pak Basuki, for joining us.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, as we know, GarudaFood has grown into a recognized FMCG company in Indonesia. So maybe, Pak Basuki, can you start this session by telling us about GarudaFood and its achievement?
Yeah. First of all, thank you very much for inviting GarudaFood as a part of the one who can sharing the decisions. So we are established in 1990s, and then become a listed public company in 2018. We have 25 plus production facility across Indonesia. Four is the GarudaFood factory, and the others that we are grouped. And also we have the fast distribution network, very wide in the national Indonesia. And below that, you can see that we have a subsidiaries company as well as our strong brand in the market. We also have a lot of achievements that recognize national and also international. So overall, that we are very optimistic with the current market, and we really looking forward that we're going to grow together.
Right. Okay. As we see, there's a lot of facilities and fast distribution network. Yeah. So as the company grows, we believe that your operation will naturally become complex. Is this also your challenge in GarudaFood?
Yeah. Yes. I think being the growing companies, and I think everybody's or every company also have the same challenge. So first is about the because our operation growing and also a lot of the larger scale of the scope and also the market. We also increasing the number of the SKUs. So this going to show the our growth is there, and therefore this going to increase our complexity. Of course, our operation going to bigger, organization bigger, and this needs something that we need to do in terms of how to manage the operation. Number two challenge is the dynamic situations. We know that every time that we are facing some of the challenging with the situation, the dynamic in the market, and also the demand is not stable, so it's a fluctuative. Therefore, business uncertainty is there. This going to making sure that there's a pushback to our operation, how to manage and how to react into that situation. And number three is about the more business player. Of course, market growings. We need to have the competition in the market. Also, the alternative supply of the material and also the product also to be more alternative. We also have the market more selective of our product. So the competition is also increased relating into the time to time. Therefore, as the competitive companies that we need to have a key objective how to win the consumer choice. And this is the competition, real competition in the market. This is our real challenge.
So basically you have three big challenges. Yeah. So when those challenges appeared, how did you start to rethinking about the way you operate your operation?
Yes. Firstly, that in the 1990s, we are the family companies. A lot of traditional and manual operation there. And then 2011 starting to be professional, and we are growing with the investor also coming. We need to shift into the system driven rather than that manual or traditional driven. Then the 2018 that we IPO, so we're going to be we already have listed companies, and lean mindset, customer centric, and also agile. International opportunity is also there. Therefore, we have three things that we need to define into our operation. First is about the lean mindset. We need to simplify the complex operations. Less going to be more. Then I'm going to explain this as the key takeaways. Number two is we need to always remove the non-added values, creating the culture for the continuous improvement. And number three is the stabilize the performance. The management model also we designs of three key things that we need to drive moving forward. System driven, and KPI driven, and also operational standard driven. So this is going to make it easy in terms of how to define the key driven of the teams as also the organizations. And number three is this the key thing that we need to improve our big skill, but we still have a ability how to observe and review into the detail operations. You know that we have a lot of number line production in our manufacturing. Therefore, we need to really able to make the very detailed improvement downstairs, and also how to make the strategy overall into our operation. So we also introducing the right from design, because if our design is right from the beginning, there's going to be more efficient and more competitive and more efficient the line going to production. So this going to be this already in our way to go, our strategy how to being more competitive in the market.
All right, all right. Yeah. So we see that your GarudaFood, it's what a big transformation from family company into a modern and a public companies. And so transformation always depends on people. So how do you make sure your team has the capability to do that?
Yes, of course. People is very important element into our organization. We in terms of the developing the capabilities that we have three areas that we should focus on. First is about the knowledge. First is about the know-how, how the people able to understand the expectations, competent on the respond with the fluctuative situation, and also how to see the opportunity to improve. Number two, that of course we need to have a tool and also technology in our operation. Therefore, we need to have to use this as a tool for the improvement, like management tools. We have a lot of many things that we improving our methodology. Meeting structure, and also how to improvement management, also the tools that we already use. Number three is about the framework. It's a teamwork, and how to have a cross-flow coordination and collaborations. And if, for example, the tools and technology and the teamwork, this going to be a discipline of the execution, this going to be the system. Then we will have the established operations and how to support the organization objective.
Yeah. Okay. And then we move to the culture. Yeah. So culture can makes or breaks company's transformation. So what kind of value or daily habits that help shape GarudaFood culture?
Yeah, being a big number of the people working together in same place, same objective, and also the same framework, that we need to really developing the core of the people competence. Leader is a really driving the moving forward of the improvement. So a noble leader has always we have basic mentalities. Then we need to have a grateful to be grateful to the God, and yeah, also the winning spirit, service to stakeholder, and the last two is a creative and innovative thinking, and also the continuous improvement. This is the key spirit from our founder. So success is born through the honesty, persistence, and commitment into the light of the consistent prayer. So this is going to be more and more a basic concept, and also the mindset of the teams, how to achieve the target together.
All right. So we already discussed about process, people, culture, and then I think this is also quite important. So leadership. So in GarudaFood point of view, what kind of leadership is needed to drive the transformation from family company into a public listed and modern company?
Yeah. As I said before, that the leader is very important to drive the transformations, because a leader is going to take a very important role into the process. So GarudaFood has the NLDP. It stands for the Noble Leader Development Programs, and from the leader traits that we introduce the wisdoms, concern to people, consistent, creative, and competence. So it's kind of these things that this is going to be the core is it means that they be calling. So if the leader should have a callings from the inside to making sure they bring the teams as a troops moving forward, how to achieve together collaborations and synergy across the departments that making sure that we can achieve the target that we already agreed in the beginning.
Okay, so driving transformation from within. Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, so means that the leader is the core, and calling is something that really important into the teams relating to the mindset. So it's the mindset is going to drive what is the activity that we implement, and also make a motivation into the our team moving forward. So leader is really important how to making sure that that is going to make the good collaboration across the teams.
Right. Okay. That's so interesting. Okay. So I think we already covered most of the thing. Yeah. So it's the achievement, and then the challenge process, the people capability, the culture, the leadership. So yeah, I think now we need maybe we need to summarize. So what's takeaway? What's the thing looking back that stand out the most from Garuda Food journey? And where do you see the next area of focus for Garuda Food?
Yeah, I think along the way that we need to summarize this development we experience moving from the traditional up to now. This is going to the international scope. So first thing that the complexity is there means that we need to have a strategy and how to bring this complexity, even that we can manage that the difficulties, but also not only managing, but also to gain the benefit from there. So we call it a less is more. Uh, so for example, if we have a lot of opportunity and a lot of complex preparation, that means that we need to making sure this going to be aligned to making sure that our resources is managing in the very efficient, but by having this efficiency, actually this opportunity how to moving forward faster. Because if you have a lean organization, this going to making sure that you have a lot of the energy focus into the one objective and moving forward. This is like playing golf. So you know that the PGA play golf is when they do the swings, this really less energy, but they're going to drive moving forward a lot of far away a ball that you can achieve a target. So means that we need to managing a complex operation to be less and making sure that we focus on the objective that we can achieve more. So, and number two is the lean is not just a tool. This is about the mindset. You know that the brain's going to drive you into the action. The brain going to drive creating your programs to the teams. Then, if you're lean already in your mindset, then this not only just a tool, but this going to be converting into the lot of energy that you can define and you can modify, creating the move bigger how to achieve the target. And this going to be more agile. Less resources means that this going to be more flexible. And if you think that this already in your mindset, this is unlimited. This is something that you can explore and expand the market. And this is actually your improvement is not only limit into your target itself, but you can expanding the opportunity. You can find the opportunity, and there's a lot of things you can do. And number two is what's going to be the most difficult. So we face the people is a fundamental challenge into the our transformations. You know that working with the many people, this means that this we're working with the many brains. Then first thing that you need to set the same perception, same a mindset to making sure that you able to work together and you able to get the insight, same insight, and then this going to focus into the one objective. Number two, that the number two difficulties is maintaining the momentum. You know that the momentum cannot comes twice, and actually, if you have as a leader, usually that we need to identify when the momentum comes, and when it is comes, we need to drive this using this one the big energy how to move forward. Never ever a lost opportunity to use this momentum to make the difference. And then what going to be the journey? So because we know that challenge is going to be there, and what I explained before that the challenge is already identified. This not going to be less in the future. Even that challenge going to be make it bigger and bigger. So we already know the lean. Lean is going to be the answer on how to drive our performance, how to be more competitive into the market. So we're going to strengthen this lean culture. We need to expand the ownership across level using lean ambassador program, and we're going to empower our teams how to making sure that every department has the lean concept. Every department has to making sure that it is going to be less flexible, but that is going to be more objective and a bigger ambition in the future. So that will be the next journey that, and we're going to continue to keep this moving across the organization.
Right. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So I got the less is more, and then lean is a mindset, and then transformation within. Yeah. So thank you so much, Pak Basuki, for sharing those good insight. Yeah. So, and we still have 10 minutes. I think now we can continue our discussion with the question and answer. Maybe I would like to invite Yuda to lead us on the question and answer session. Yuda, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tejo. Unfortunately, we're still waiting for question from the participants. So while we're waiting, actually we have two questions on hand. So Pak Basuki, could you share how the lean balancing number concept actually works in practice and what makes it useful in Garuda Food operation?
Yeah. So line balancing number. This is just the names that uniquely that GarudaFood has. But in principle, actually, with the complex and big operations like us, we need to able uh, as the helicopter view of our operation downstairs, but we cannot have the visibility from the micro operations, and we that therefore we able to has the top line performance as well as we need to still have the visibility on the micromanagement. This making sure that alignment between the micromanagements and the overall company or the organization objective. So we will design the LBN not only from the operations, but also from the innovations, also the R&D, and as well as finance. Therefore, every kind of the performance of the line productions, we able to compile all together into the one dashboard, making sure that we able to monitoring day to day what happening, including the productivity. So that's the concept of the LDN.
Okay, thank you, Pak Basuki, for the answer. And yes, we received one question from Emma. So how does Garuda Food uh, improve the setup of cross-work team to improve the collaboration and problem solving on the shop floor?
Yeah, so we have a manufacturing excellence teams, not only in the head office but also in our business unit. So this is in the area, and we have the improvement management as well. So we have certain activities yearly. So we have competitions of the improvements across the overall business unit as well as the LPN. So means that this already been in our traditions. So every years we have the competitions, we have the evaluation starting from the mid-year, and then this going to be presented into the our yearly events. We call it a gain. Usually that is in the August. Therefore, this going to motivate our teams to making the improvements from the lines, and what would be the connections into our top line target. And actually, the improvement also divided into the several class, so level. So we have small improvements, medium improvement, and cross-function improvement. So this will be making sure the management of the thinking improvement into our soft floor until the what would be the big improvement like a cross-functional improvement is also addressed into that competition.
Excellent. Thank you, Pak Basuki. So next question comes from Alec. So can you please explain a little bit about the Lean Ambassador program for the future?
Yeah, so this is something that we plans to have. We know that the Lean is a long the way concepts. We already this concept already been introduced long time ago, but in terms of expediting or speed up the process improvement, downstairs is really matter how to drive this into our operation. You know that day-to-day operations, the people is busy on the how to deliver the results, how to deliver quality, productivity, and etc. Therefore, sometimes that they forget how to improve the current operation level. Therefore, we need to have the and we need to appoint the leader who's going to make the lead into our business unit. And we have the VSM, it's a value stream mapping, and this is still ongoing by time to time. And then the ambassador going to lead the overall the lean improvement, including the productivities, including the efficiencies, OEE, and etc. So this will becoming the ambassador of lean in every area, and they going to make reporting a progress into our regular meetings, performance meeting. So we already see the embryo of this, and this also happening, also already supporting our performance of the increasing the productivity so far.
Okay, thank you, Pak Basuki, for the answer. And I think it will be our last question for this session. This question comes from Doni. This is about artificial intelligence. How you utilize more the AI in the lean concept in the operations?
Okay. Yes, we know that AI developments, digital and also AI developments now recently develop very fast. And we should use this as a opportunity into our lean concept. You know that we introducing the RFID tools into one of our plan, and this monitoring the utilizing the all the people is in the LPN. From this concept, we need to make sure that the performance that can be monitored time to time without losing the opportunity of the productivity. And AI is one of the tools that they can thinking by themselves with the machine learning, and etc. We're going to combine this into our manual book or a manual of the technology of our machines, that this is able to be used by the teams how to make a faster answer from the problems of the technology of our machines, and this is going to guide us how to use this as a one of the tools to help our operation faster, our problem solving faster, our informations faster. So is the people going to grow is not only driven by the performance, but driven by the technology. So we already introduced some of the manual technology into our AI, and we're going to use also, we plan to push this not only into our technology, but also into our supply chain, into our operations, into our performance, and so on. So yield also something that we still need to push through improvement so far. So Lean is going to be the umbrella, and AI going to use as the tool, a part of the supporting our objective to achieve Lean going to be a faster growing and develop into our operation.
Thank you, Mr. Basuki, for the answer, and it also ends the Q&A session. For this session, I'm back to you, Mr. Tejo, to close the session.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Pak Basuki, for the time, for the sharing, for the insight. And also thank you for all the participants for the question and answer. That's it's quite in a good insight that we got. So thank you, everyone. I think it's we will end here, and let's see another opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to hear from you both. Fantastic stories about lean mindset, how critical that is. It's not just the tools. Love it.